Hey you guys, coming up here on another daily rant with a walk. Yeah, well, you have to change up the areas in which you walk in order for it doesn't become a chore and it becomes an adventure. So you can get your adventure in and your walk in at the same time. Well, got a big announcement, you guys. When we proceed with this our keto diet, we're going to initiate an exercise program, starting off with the vitamins and different things that we have to take. So before we really, before we really get into it, we have to do certain things before we can do this. And one of those things is we got to go get a blood test. Then then I'm going over to this military hospital because it's cheaper. And we get the whole cardiovascular. And then I explain to him, my doctor, what I intend to do. So this is going to be a fantastic journey. And we're going to take you along with us. Okay? So, and you guys, please, buy my book. It's on Kindle. It's called CROOKWITHOUTACRIME. Justice in San Francisco. And CROOKWITHOUTACRIME 2. A Lie Can't Live Forever. And in the back of each one of our videos, guys, you're going to see some advertisements for some products that you guys can actually sell and make your own money. We're wholesalers. So what occurs is you can actually take our website, download it to yourself, sell it, pass it on to your friends, and you don't even have to touch anything. All you have to do is get the order, send us the money, we'll send out the product for you through DHL. So that's a quick way for you guys to make some extra cash during this economical times. Okay? So this is our general trail that we walk periodically. When we were staying in Prattle Neck Hill, we pretty much walk this every day. So, and since I'm initiating this, and I'm thinking I'm doing this out of necessity, what you think? Because since this heat, since we've been inducted to all this heat, it's been rather, I don't know. And I come to find out I'm forgetting a lot of things. Not as far as dementia. No, not that. It's just like I'll forget to eat. Yeah, I wish a lot of y'all had that problem, huh? To where you can forget to eat. But I have a tendency of doing that. I'm starting to get headaches. I'm saying, why am I getting this headache? I never did suffer from headaches, ever. Now, with the heat and the age factor, and my lack of really trying to get out and pump it out like I used to, it's probably causing a change within my body. But my wife says that my sex is still good. No telling. See, because I usually, and most men, they judge their health based off their libido. If you wake up with a woody, well, you're still pretty much in shape. Now, I hope my wife can do some sound editing, because you might hear me breathing hard. It's because I'm out of shape. Yeah, I admit it. I am out of shape. Sitting in front of the computer screen, trading, eating, drinking, and not actually doing any walking It's been a minute. Only time I get a walk in the supermarket. Or walking down to the pool. You know. What do you think about age?
I never think that. No, that's a problem. Oh, getting old, but I never think that. Like, I don't know why. Tree guys, show you. See that?
Mm.
Look at that tree. It's a nice one, huh? That's the only one got in there.
I have seen some people age. You know, some people age gracefully, some people age
Badly.
really bad.
Ever the stress, you know.
I don't know. Could it be the stress?
Stress.
Or just generally getting old?
Depends how, you know. Oh, people hanging exercise.
In all fairness, in all actuality. It's probably the first time we walked in 2 months. No telling how.
Come back to what's that?
That's what happens when you sit behind a computer screen all day, trading Bitcoin.
Trading, you know.
But in all fairness to us, we do a wax on, wax off.
Yeah, wax on, wax off, get you sweat a lot.
You know, wax on, wax off. But before, this was an easy drill. I'm up here out of breath. What that take? I gotta get physical. You understand? Gotta get the blood check, physical, heart stress, and then we off and running. Got a set of vitamins I'm gonna take.
Back on track.
Then I'm just gonna start lifting weights again. You got so 60, 40, 69.
64 to 69. What, 4 years in a row? 5 years?
5-year commitment. You know, and I'll take you guys on the journey with me.
It's a nice wind.
But you know what I'm also worried about, you guys? The reversal.
What's reversal like? What, when you do things?
Yeah, just like this. You guys ever
What?
been on a diet? And you go on a diet and you lose so much weight, right?
Mm.
And then after you lighten up on that diet, you gain that weight back plus as much.
Ah.
You know, so whatever I do, I have to make sure that I keep it up for the rest of my life. So I'm not gonna come out the gate trying to act like no Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I mean? All I want to do is just maintain a physical fitness health and probably try to look good a little bit too. But you know how it is. So we're going to go into these new exercise machines that we've never seen before. And
Is this new? See that? This is for her. Yeah, oh, they don't fit.
they don't have my machine. That's twist.
I don't like that. Ooh.
And another thing I have to be cognizant of is when you first start off with a workout, you don't want to work out to the point to where you're sore. Not at my age. Now back when I was, in my 40s or 45 or 50, yeah, I could take soreness. But I'm not gonna operate just trying to bust down my muscles, you know what I mean, and try to re-heal them, because it's hard for me to heal at age 64. So I don't really want to start off, and exercising so much to where we're sore, super sore, you know what I mean? And it kind of screws up your motivation. Because if I'm sore all the time, I'm not gonna want to do it the next day. So you ease into it. You know what I mean? You don't, you got to ease into it. So this is the reason why we're doing different locations for a walk. You're easing into it. You start off walking, then you end up running. Just like if we had a pool regimen, right? Which we're gonna start. Well, the first couple of days you're in the pool, just do one lap. That's it. That's it. Don't switch your brain to try to make what you're doing a chore. Then you won't do it. Believe me, I'm retired too, and if I gotta sit up there and say, oh shit, I gotta get up and go walk and all that. No. Because I'm retired, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. And another thing too, the doctor ain't told me to do this shit. In fact, the doctor told me I was in good shape. So I'm doing this on my own. So, I'm not finna make this no chore. You know what I mean? There's too many other stresses in life. Then you gotta stress yourself out about you not exercising or exercising. That doesn't make no sense. So, here's our dog here that we finna feed. Call him Blackie. Yeah. So, yeah, hey, look at it. Look at it. He's in anticipation. Oh, Blackie. Well, yeah. So that's the dealio. Here we go. So that's the deal, you guys. You don't want to make exercise a chore, because you won't do it. But if something that you're excited about doing because you get to see a different location, or
Nature.
yeah, you get to see nature, or let's just walk. Because sometimes we could just walk the whole strip of Patio Beach. Then sometimes we get to walk the whole strip of John T.M. Beach. And then we get to go then we go to Nakua, and then you can walk there. See, to keep the exercise light and simple, like keep exercise light and simple. That way you have to continuously do it. People think that, okay, I can work out once a month and I'm healthy. No. It's just like when we initiated coconuts. Some people think, I can drink 1 or 2 coconuts and I'm healthy. No. That has to be an everyday regimen. And we learned that. We really learned that when we changed over from vegetable oils and canola oils to coconut oil. The immediate effect didn't happen for about 6 months or a year. It takes time.
Like 1 month.
So let's just say you come out the gate because you're excited about this new exercise regimen you're gonna have. You come out the gate, you come out strong, and then you be in the house and you're sore. Now, by me being 64, I'm not gonna heal as fast as I used to back when I was 45 or 50. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to take it slow. But it gives you something to do every day, now won't it? And it gives me something to talk about to you guys every day. Hello.
There you
Yeah. You know. So we're easing into keto, and I have to open up a whole nother channel that's not connected whatsoever to Glass of Beer 123
Just for that.
because I'm screwing up my wife's algorithm. You know, have you seen Glass of Beer 123? I need you guys to go to YouTube and subscribe to that. Plus, she's also on Facebook, and she's also on Rumble and all the other places. But anyway, check it out, because when I look at it, it makes me hungry. And I screwed it up by having a daily rant on a cooking channel. So it messed up the algorithm, you guys. So starting a whole nother channel based off of our new endeavor. And I need you guys to comment below to keep us on the right track. You know, put some comments down. I ain't seen you at the pool lately. I ain't seen you on the walk lately. You know, and keep us up, right? And that is the incline. So I'm gonna hold the mic down so you don't hear me breathing so hard. Yeah. Seems like you need to put a zoom in. Okay. Well, they gotta be right up. So you guys, that's that first initial act that I gotta do to how's it going, young man? So we're going to conclude this one lap. And usually, you guys, when we first started, we used to walk for 2 hours. And I'm talking about, we had a whole trail. Trail was so hard one time, I passed out on it. Couldn't take it. Went heat stroke. But did I learn? No.
No, they make them nice.
Yeah, my electrolyte balance was totally off that first time. And I think I was about 55. Yeah, it was about 55 when that happened.
You didn't know that.
Huh?
You didn't know that, but like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was difficult. Well, this sun is about to come up, and the heat is not going to make it even with what I call profitable to be out here. Because whatever gain you probably get in exercise, you're going to lose with electrolytes and have to rebuild it. You see, there's always a smart way to work out, and there's a dumb way to work out. And the dumb way to work out, you won't necessarily show any gains. You know, you won't be in no better shape, and you probably risk injury. So that's it for us on this one loop. Then we can run up that hill.
It's the time of that.
Yeah. Later. That's a goal that we intend on trying to reach. But we're not going to try to do it all in one day. That's the way kids operate. They get excited, And then they do it all in one day, and then all of a sudden they lose interest. They can't be a kid and lose interest. You got to stick to it. All right. That was our one walk today. Tomorrow we probably do two. Or we're going to walk in a different area. We're going to walk over there and pick up some fish. So we have to get up around 5. It's going to be dark. So we walk down, pick up the fish, and take the bot bus back and cook up the fish. All right. We out, guys.